Hi everybody, welcome back. Another week, another makeup tutorial. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe down below to Eileen's makeup looks. Alright, so today's look that I'm going to be doing is this look. Just kidding. Alright, so it's this look. This is one of my favorite looks because if you know me from way back when, you know that I used to wear red lipstick every single day. That was like my staple. It was mascara and red lipstick. Literally, that was it. Those were my my two only items. Oh yeah, and powder. I used to use it every day, every single day. One of my old friends, she actually got me a red lipstick, and I use that every day after she gave it to me. So yeah, it was a look. It was a look back then. But practice makes perfect, and I'm here like. This was like, I think I got that red lipstick back in 2014. Yeah, I was in 2014 where I got that red lipstick, and like I fell in love with it. Like it was just, yeah, every single day that was my thing. And yeah, so I did this look, and it's a brown cut crease with glitter along the cut crease line. I really like how this all came together. I hope you do too. Please give it a thumbs up if you do like the video. Yeah, so let's get right into the look. So I'm using my Precisely My Brow pencil by Benefit Cosmetics. I start off with underlining underneath my eyebrow, and then I brush my eyebrows downwards, and then I put a line on the top, or a draw line on the top, connect the bottom, and then fill it in. I don't fill in the inner corner of my brow as much as the rest of the brow, just because I want to give it a natural look and I don't want it to look too dark. And yeah, I just fill in wherever I need to. I'm going to carve underneath my eyebrow with the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to use a flat brush just to underline and carve it out, just to clean up my brows a little bit better. And then I put the concealer on my eyelids to give me like that base before I apply my eyeshadow, and I pat it in with a small little blending sponge, and I'm using the Juno Co. So Morphe collaborated with Coca-Cola, and that's the palette that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to use that light shade as a setting shade for the concealer that I put on my eyelids. So the first shade that I'm going to be using is a light brown shade, and I'm going to be applying it all over my eyelids. You just want to make sure that you're blending it really well. I do circular motions for that reason, just because I feel like it really just blends it really good. So the second shade that I'm going to be using, it's going to be a tad bit darker than the first shade that I used, and I'm going to be applying that into my crease just to, you know, define my crease a little bit more. And I'm going to also be doing the circular motions with that. I do back and forth when I put it into the crease, but then when I want to blend it in, I do the circular motions just to get that blend and kind of like that brown gradient that you want. And then I also get a fluffier brush, and I do circular motions and I blend those two together, just like I said before, just to get rid of any harsh lines and just so that the eye color and the gradient looks more seamless. For this next shade, I'm going to go in with the darkest brown in the palette. I'm going to only be applying it on the outer corner just to deepen the eye look. And I'm going to use a fluffier brush just to smooth out the colors. I am going to be going a little bit back and forth between the dark brown just to darken it up just a little bit. And I also use for the next shade is a black to deepen it even more. You could do it, you could not do it. It's all in your preference. I just did it just to deepen this look a little bit more. And then with a fluffier brush again, I go back and forth and I just make sure that the gradient on the look just looks seamless. I am cutting my crease, so with the Tarte Shape Tape, I'm gonna apply it on my eyelids, and since I have hooded eyes, I am gonna do it just above where my eye crease is, because if I don't do that, you will not be able to tell that I have a cut crease on my eye look at all. So I do that. So I pat in that concealer, and then I set it with the first shade that I used, and I go in with the darker shades and I kind of blend them into the cut crease just a little bit, just so that the concealer line and the eyeshadow doesn't look too harsh, and just so it kind of looks like it's all really nicely blended. I'm using the NYX Glitter Goals liquid eyeliner in Diamond Dust, and I'm gonna be applying it on the cut crease line. So I'm going to be curling my eyelashes first, and for mascara I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. It's one of my favorites at the moment, and I'm going to be applying that on my lashes. I got some new lashes from CB Lash Co, and the style that I'm going to be using is Paris, and they're really pretty. The lash glue that I'm going to be using is the Kiss Lash Glue. It applies like an eyeliner and it dries out clear, and I actually really liked it. But if I'm being honest, I actually still do prefer the liquid eyelash glue. So funny story, I accidentally poked my eye using tweezers applying lashes one time when I was learning. So ever since, I've just been using my fingers to apply my lashes. I feel like for me it's easier to get to like my natural lashes better and apply them closer. I'm using the Makeup Forever smoothing primer. I've tried a lot of primers, and I feel like this one is the only one that really makes my foundation go on smoother. I cannot tell you how much I love this foundation, the Stay Naked Weightless foundation by Urban Decay. Oh my gosh, like it is. I've tried a couple foundations so far, and some of them work for me, some of them don't, but this one, I just feel like it really makes my skin look great. And I'm somebody that breaks out and has like little pimples here and there, and I feel like this one does a really good job at covering them. Back to using the Tarte Shape Tape, I put it under my eyes. I literally use this concealer for like 3 things in my makeup looks. It's just that good. Like, and if you've tried it before, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's a really good concealer. So next I'm using the Wet n Wild contour stick. I'm applying it on my cheekbones, on my forehead, and I'm also applying it on my jawline, as you'll see, or underneath my jawline this time, because I just wanted to try something out. Usually I'll apply it on my jawline, but today I wanted to see how it would look if I applied it just a little bit below my jawline. And then I'm going to apply it on my nose just a little bit, just because I usually don't contour my nose. And then we're going to blend it out with a Juno & Co sponge, and just blending it. And it may look like I didn't blend it out completely, and which is true, but I did it off screen just because I couldn't really tell what I was blending, just because I needed my glasses on. So I went to a closer mirror and I finished blending it out. And next I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty baking powder, and I'm going to be applying it everywhere just to set my foundation, my concealer, and my contour, and I'm just going to be applying it all over my face. For blush, I'm going to be using the Milani Rose Blush Trio palette. Honestly, I've never tried blushes like these before. These are so pigmented. When I tell you that they're pigmented, they're really pigmented. They're really pretty. I used the middle shade. It's not too pink, not too light. It's a very nice pink blush. And oh my god, they're really pigmented, and I feel like everybody should just go buy these blushes. Like, they're really good. I also have other Milani blushes that I really like, and I haven't tried any blushes like this, and they're really good. I'm going to be using my Ofra Cosmetics On The Glow highlighter palette. I'm going to apply it on my nose. I'm going to apply it on my Cupid's bow. I'm going to apply it on my cheekbones, and I just love this highlighter palette. So now that the face makeup is done, I like to smoke out underneath my eyes. I use the 3 colors that I used on my my eye look. First I start off with the dark brown shade, and then I go in with that second, it's the medium brown color that I used. And then the last shade that I used underneath my eyes is the lightest shade, it's that light brown, just to create that light, you know, light to dark or dark to light gradient underneath my eyes. And I just kind of blend them all together. And I apply mascara on the bottom lashes. And I'm going to be using the Nars lip liner in Mysterious Red. And I'm going to be using the Nars matte red lipstick in the color Inappropriate Red.
Lexnour. Pando killed the beat.
And this is the final look. Alright, and that actually concludes my video for today. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe down below to Eileen's makeup looks. For real, like red lip, I don't know, I feel like a whole different person with this red lipstick. But anyways, I really hope you guys like this look. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you.